So aloha, everyone. Welcome to our Love, Peace, Harmony field session today. My name is Laurie, and I'm very honored to be with you. So would love to, so just as a reminder of our spiritual courtesies, that we ask that you kindly do not take any screenshots, photographs, or any record of the Tao Calligraphies that we are presenting of love, peace, and harmony. But we encourage you to rewatch any of the videos so you can continue to practice and transform with them. So let's get started. Today's session, I wanted to focus on using the love, peace, and harmony field to assist us in helping to transform or heal grief and sadness. As we know, it's a very interesting time in the world, and that many of us may have recently or have experienced some loss, sadness, and it could be, with loved ones, or it could be a way of life, a way of being that we have some deep grief and sadness over. And so if this grief and sadness does not, resolve itself, as usually it can kind of normally, hopefully get better, it can affect, various areas of our health, such as our brain functioning, our sleep, kind of more erratic. Our immune system, many times our immunity goes down, and we might have like a lot of respiratory or lung conditions. Our heart uh, can be a bit more erratic and can increase like blood pressure. So we really want to be able to have a place and have a time for those of us who may be experiencing sadness and grief, or even if you don't feel that you are, that it could help strengthen you so it can minimize if something does happen, hopefully not, in the future. But we all go through life, and a lot of times life we do experience various losses, but it can also help maybe develop your resilience. So let's take some time in the field. So for today's session, I just wanted to quickly mention about the traditional Chinese medicine, the metal element, that grief and sadness is usually the unbalanced emotion for the metal element. We've already covered the wood element, the fire element, the earth element, and so now we're on the fourth of the five elements, which is the metal element. And so these are connected to the lungs, which is the yin organ, and the large intestines. So when you do have some metal element imbalances, you could find yourself with some lung and some large intestine type of challenges. So, a lot of times when people do have experienced loss, they may tend to get sick very easily, or have like colds or things like that. Could have like elimination problems, with their stool. You might see challenges with the skin, looking kind of sallow and pale. Again, your nose or your sense of smell could be affected because of some of the respiratory, the lungs that seems to be connected. And we talked about the emotional, unbalanced emotion of grief and sadness. And so what we want to do is want to transform those imbalanced emotions to courage and strength, actually. So let's get started on a practice. And let me just stop the sharing. Okay. So there's more information about the middle intestine. And if you are interested in learning more about how the middle element can affect us, there's this book called Soul Healing Miracles book by Dr. and Master Qigong Sha that has a lot more information about the 5 elements and how it can affect us. Okay, and also practices of what can be helpful for us. Okay, so I will bypass this for today so we can just do our practice. And so we're going to be practicing with the Love, Peace, and Harmony Tao Calligraphy field. Some of you may be familiar, but for those of you who are not yet familiar, Tao Calligraphy is this ancient or this sacred oneness style of writing based on this Ibitsu one-stroke calligraphy. And it carries high level and positive information, messages, frequency, and vibrations that can help us then remove our negative blockages or negative information that we might be storing in our bodies. Many times we are finding that in a lot of the, even like the science work, that like trauma or impactful emotions are being stored in your body, on the cellular level. So same thing like grief or sadness, that loss, you can feel it like, and those emotions, those messages can stay with us in certain parts of our bodies. So what the field does is it has such a high frequency and vibration that it can help to transform or dissipate some of the lower frequency and vibration that we're holding, such as the grief and the sadness, and help to raise it up so we can actually feel stronger, happier, and move forward with more courage, more strength. Okay, so let's get started with the power techniques. So just at this time, just close your eyes and check into how your body is feeling. And if you can recall maybe grief or sadness that you might be experiencing, that's fresh, or maybe you haven't thought about it, but you might feel it might still be affecting you. Sometimes we may have losses from the past that we might not have fully processed or through that can still be affecting us in certain ways. So just check into your body and notice if a memory comes up or a situation that you're thinking about and feeling grief and sadness over is coming up for you. And notice where in your body you might be holding it. So sometimes it could be your lungs, it could be your large intestines. They are connected with the metal element, but it might be in your heart or your heart center. It could be in your head, your throat, your nose, your stomach area, or wherever. So not to judge where it is, you're just going to notice it and see if you can also notice if it has, you can use what we will call our mind power, which is creative visualization, to imagine what shape, what color, what size it is in our body. So let's see, when I'm checking in, I actually feel like, the lungs, right? That's the metal element. So, we might say, oh, I'm just experiencing a cold. That's why I'm there. But who knows? Underneath the underlying, blockage, the code, there might be some other messages that makes us maybe affects our immunity, and that makes it us a bit more susceptible to colds, right? Because we are carrying some grief and sadness that we haven't fully allowed ourselves to think about or process through. So if you feel comfortable in checking in to see what that might be, just notice the color, the shape, the size. You can give it a number from 0 to 10. 10 could be like you're really feeling this grief. It's maybe feels very fresh to you, or the emotional intensity is quite high. 0 would be maybe a low intensity. And if you don't have, that's fine. You can just put it into your lungs. You can do the visualization with your lungs or your large intestines, whichever one that you feel you would like more support. And let's say hello, which is the soul power. This is one of the most important of the powers that our teacher, Dr. and Master Qigong Sha, teaches. And so this is really connecting. So we're going to connect first to our soul, heart, mind, and body. So you're just gonna, you can silently just tell yourself this, like, dear my soul, heart, mind, and body, give it love and light. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. You have the power to transform or heal any grief or sadness, or to help me become stronger, more courageous. You have the power to, heal my lungs, any issues of the lungs, large intestines, skin, nose, and more. Do a great job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it's like you're giving a acknowledgement to your own body and your soul, and you're letting your body know that, you can do it, like encouraging it. Okay? And you can also connect. We're going to connect here the love, peace, harmony field. And you can also connect if you have any spiritual beliefs, spiritual fathers and mothers, holy beings, or nature, the universe, the stars, the planets, the universes. Whatever it is of love and light, of love, peace, and harmony, you can connect with it to make the experience more powerful for you. So you can call in spiritual fathers, mothers, ancestors, and more. And feel their presence supporting you, around you, as well as feeling the frequency and vibration of the Tao Calligraphy healing field that carries the message of love, peace, and harmony. Okay? Sound power, we will use love, peace, and harmony. We might play the instrumental, so you might just silently meditate with it. And the breath power is we just want to inhale nice and naturally. We're going to try to bring that breath to our lower abdomen instead of our chest. We don't, no hyperventilation. Okay, so we're going to inhale, your lower abdomen expands slightly. As you exhale, it contracts slightly. If you're a more advanced student, what you could try to do is you can imagine inhaling light from the field, bring it all the way to your lower abdomen. You're going to hold it for 2 seconds. I try not to think of anything, like relax your mind. And then exhale, and you're going to imagine light radiating to your target area and releasing the blockages in the area, and the light expands in that area. So let's say my lungs. I'm going to inhale light, hold, exhale, light rises up, expands to my lungs, radiates out, and then I'm imagining the blockages leaving. Okay, so like the heaviness, the tension, maybe I might see like gray, smoke or something. Imagine it comes out. Tao calligraphy power, we will be tracing it with our 5 fingers, or you can do like a Tai Chi movement, and with your lower abdomen, you can kind of move your waist. You can also move, stretch, dance, whatever you like in the love, peace, harmony field, or you can quietly meditate. So these are the words. Some of you may know it. It's also in the description, so you can sing along. In English, I'll just go over it in English. It's I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. So very beautiful and powerful words. So the more we can feel and sing with our hearts with it, the more benefit we can get. Okay, so let us now go into the field. So just experience love, peace, and harmony. And you're going to imagine that it's going to the area of where you might be holding that sadness, uh, the grief, and try to just notice where it is in your body, but not be attached or judge your grief or sadness. You just want to allow the light to go into the area and imagine the screen in front of you, the field, is just pouring light, radiating into your body, into that area. Again, we're going to bring the message of love, peace, and harmony. We're going to allow it to go into the area where we're feeling the sadness and the grief. We're not suppressing the grief or we're not ignoring it. We want to bring light to that area. Just like when you have a loved one in pain and suffering, you just want to give love to that loved one. You want to give support. You may not know how to help, but you want to do anything that you can to help them feel better. So with that love and that compassion, that light, imagine that this is coming to you to help comfort, support, nourish you. Again, feeling loved and supported, feeling love, peace, and harmony. For those of you who would like to trace the calligraphy, you may do so. I'll show you the pathway. And as you trace the pathway, allow yourself to connect more deeply with the field. So we already made our request. And even if you have another request that you want healing, that's fine. But just imagine the light, and when you're tracing more light, it's like activating the field even more. And the message of Shang, which is love, is radiating to you from the field. So this is unconditional love. No matter what we've done, we are unconditionally loved. So imagine how that could be. That this pure, unconditional love is radiating to you. That's the pathway. And also the message of peace. So you go here. So this is how we'll trace it. Down. Just think the pure, peaceful heart coming into the area that you might be feeling. Imagine the light of love, peace, and harmony. You might imagine it as a beautiful golden light or rainbow light. It could be a purple light. But imagine the light radiating in that area. And again, train your brain to focus on the light. Acknowledging whatever your emotions are with compassion. We're not, again, ignoring or suppressing them. We're actually attending to them through the light and positive message, frequency and vibration of love, peace, and harmony. So this love, peace, and harmony calligraphies create a very special field with high frequencies and vibrations. Not only is the message of love, peace, and harmony powerful, but the calligraphies as a sacred healing art carries extra frequency, vibration, and light that can heal and transform every aspect of life. But we're allowing it to go in. And if you have loved ones who you know they're also going through some grief and sadness, what we can do is invite them in. You can invite them to join and send them the link, or you can also just imagine that you're calling them in on what we would call a soul level. Like we imagine their presence, their spiritual presence here. So I know people who have lost loved ones, so I'm just inviting them to join, and I'm imagining or seeing if they would like to come in. Many times they jump at the chance to come. And just like for yourself, imagine that they are also receiving all this light coming to them. You can have it directed to their lungs area, their large intestines area, or their heart too as well. And just feeling love, peace, and harmony. So the focus is really on opening our hearts to feel love, peace, and harmony. So wherever you're feeling the blockage, pain, tension in your bodies, imagine the light of the field just radiating in, healing, transforming, bringing love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Imagine being so loved that it could be like a warm hug or a cool breeze, just releasing the blockages, allowing your heart, your body to become lighter, clearer, stronger. So even if you don't have a loss that you can think about, or think that you're feeling grief or sadness, you can have this to help strengthen your lungs, your immunity, your respiratory system, your large intestines, to strengthen you. So feel the light. Again, focus on the message of love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. So you can So this is like love my heart and soul. Love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. So you can also sing it with the music. This is the instrumental. I love heart and soul. I love humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. So feel love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Put a smile on your face if you can. Imagine this beautiful light just radiating into your body, relaxing all of your muscles, releasing the tension, inhaling the light to your lower abdomen, exhaling, the light expands throughout your body. Again, inhale, exhale. And if you need to move your body, stretch, because as we're doing the meditation, many times the blockages may want to release. And you might feel like needing to shift your body to release. You might even want to tap like your lungs area where you're feeling the tension. And when you're tapping, you can imagine light from your hands that's coming from the field, like you're bringing in light, light, light into that area. So the light is coming to your hands and you're tapping in that light, loosening, relaxing, bringing the message of love, peace, and harmony into your being. You're so loved, protected, supported. You're feeling love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. So we'll just do a couple minutes, just meditation, just imagining the light from the field. So train your brain to just stay with the light and message of love, peace, and harmony as you just listen to the music. So let's just check in to see how your body is feeling. Hopefully your number is a little better. You're feeling looser. And actually you might feel like maybe if you were congested, you might feel like mucus coming out. And that may be a good thing because that's your body is purifying, what it doesn't need. So it can kind of clear out your system. So don't be alarmed if things happen and you actually do feel like more of the blockages coming out. What I would recommend again is that you continue to practice. You can rewatch any of the videos, or we have one that is mainly the music and the meditation that you could just go straight into the meditation to just be in the field for a longer period to help continue your healing progress. And so hopefully, you're feeling a bit better. We'd love to hear your comments, any suggestions that you have for what we can work on in the love, peace, harmony field. We plan to continue for the rest of the month more of the healing of the metal element. So I hope that you will join with us again. We meet every Friday, 3:30 to 4 o'clock Hawaii time. And we welcome you. And also for those of you who, want to practice on your own and maybe, would like to have your own love, peace, harmony card. So it's very similar to the calligraphies that we have. We have one, in the back, this way, right? Or this way, right? Both of them are love, peace, and harmony. It looks like one's on this side. Okay. And you can go to we're going to try to put it up on our website where you can request, or for now, the information is in our description that you can email us of your commitment of wanting to continue to heal with love, peace, and harmony, or maybe serve with the love, peace, harmony cards. So we welcome you to request if you are in the States. We can only send it in the States right now. So thank you, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. For us here in Hawaii, it's Aloha Friday. So have a wonderful Aloha Friday and a wonderful week and weekend. So thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. Oh, and before, when we close the meditation, those of you who are experienced students can close, and by just saying thank you, thank you, thank you. We can give love, love you, love you, love you. And we like to end with love, peace, and harmony, love, peace, and harmony, love, peace, and harmony. And also those that we've called in, respectfully return. So aloha, everyone. Bye-bye.